In late 2016, Alex Magor started his professional Rainbow Six Siege career on Xbox One, playing for Excellence Gaming. He played at the Year 1 Season 3 finals, placing 3rd/4th out of 4 teams. In December of 2016, Skies joined Elevate along with his Excellence teammates Laxing and England, as well as Bosco and Geo. In February of 2017, Skies and the rest of the Elevate roster attended the first Six Invitational, and the only one that hosted a bracket for both PC and Xbox.
That was really well played. They took care, they couldn't get that bathroom out, right? But they isolated him. Once they got Anthrax
and they
out,
managed to win the whole thing. They defeated Vitality in the grand final, the very team that had eliminated them from the Year 1 Season 3 finals and had gone on to win it. And Elevate defeated them without losing a single round.
He just has to go against Blackbeard, the head shield, and 60 health. He knows he's coming out, he goes for the rush, and he doesn't get it! And we're gonna have Elevate in a 5-0 for map number 1. It's a 3-on-1, could it be all? It's all up to Furious G. He's caught in the back window. Laxing moves on in, he's gonna get the kill! Laxing though gets the trade down onto him. We're gonna see our first 10-0 ever, and it's gonna be Elevate getting the grand finals.
In just a few months, Skies had gone from being immediately eliminated at a big event to getting revenge and winning the most prestigious Siege event in the world. Skies would never reach this height again. Or at least he hasn't yet, more on that later. Going into Year 2 of Pro Siege, Ubisoft did away with the Xbox One side of things, so the Elevate squad switched over to PC. In Year 2 Season 1, they placed 3rd, which was good enough to make the finals. At the Year 2 Season 1 finals, Skies and his team were eliminated in their first match by Penta, the eventual winners of the event. Penta would go on to be known as the greatest team to ever play the game, and a team that Skies would go up against several times in his career. Another 3rd place finish came in Year 2 Season 2 to bring Elevate to another season finals. This time they made it to the grand final, but took another loss at the hands of Penta.
That is 4 rounds in a row for Penta, absolute dominance on Clubhouse, and I think this is their map guaranteed. The thing is
He's
it's
got
not
one more set of the cave tunnel. Chapstick comes on out in a 3-on-1. Looks like Diffuser's gonna go down here momentarily. Chapstick picks up that kill, and now it is still 35 seconds on the board. Pengu knows he's right around the corner, gonna come here and look to smack him across the shoulder, grabs the kill, and that's gonna be Penta now taking this home. Kill by Fabian though, will take out England. We're gonna Chapstick grab one, can he grab another? Can he grab a third? No, he grabs 2, KS gets it, and it looks like Penta Sports is gonna be the champions here. They're gonna be the Season 2 champions for the Pro League of Rainbow Six Siege.
For the final season of Year 2, Elevate was not able to three-peat on the 3rd place finishes, instead ending the season in 5th/6th place and missing out on the season finals. Over the course of 2017, Elevate made several roster moves. Fighter joins, Easily joins, Geo leaves, Easily leaves, Shuttle joins, Chapstick joins, Fighter leaves, Bosco leaves, Chapstick leaves, and finally Geo rejoins. Then in 2018, just before the 6th Invitational, CLG acquired Elevate's roster of Skies, Laxing, England, Geo, and Shuttle. At the 2018 6th Invitational, CLG placed last in their group and thus were eliminated. Soon after, they replaced Geo with Chapstick. Then, a 7th/8th place finish in Pro League Season 7 led to CLG being relegated by Beast Coast. The CLG roster disbanded and its players went their separate ways. Shuttle went to Space Station, then Rogue. England went to Mouse Sports, Laxing went to Beast Coast, Chapstick faded into obscurity, and Skies joined Obey Alliance.
Will watch, and all 3 Candelas from Goddess will go. She'll repel it, look towards the mirror window, and just rush. She'll take one out with Laxing and go for another as she gets shot at from 2 different angles. Can she connect? No! Shuttle takes out Goddess, but Waffle takes out Shuttle, and now Schlongy falls. Chapstick will need to clutch, or CLG's hopes and dreams in being in Pro League are gone. Chapstick sees one, but he won't find his kill. Beast Coast go to Pro League, and CLG, for the first time, these players down to Challenger League. What a performance in a 5v1 for BC.
On Obey, Skies was reunited with Bosco, and the rest of the roster consisted of Maman, Adam, and Gurmy Wormy, who would soon be replaced by Benji. At the 6th Major Paris, which Obey qualified for by winning the North American qualifier, they made it out of their group along with Vitality, which now had a very different roster than when Skies played against them on Xbox. But Obey fell to Rogue in the quarterfinals.
Right now, everybody blind, but Slash is there, and the man will not live too long. This is Rogue will need to effectively counterpunch. Benji has a great flank watch in as Geo will toss out the C4, but it will net nothing. Now Slash will have to rotate. Where is the diffuser going to go? Bosco will drop it. Final EE1D, but easily with a big clutch. It's a 4v2. Rogue just looking to lock this one out. You'll see Geo's position will be alerted to the attackers, but it's just Skies and Benji left, and they have their work cut out for them. Brian will get Skies, and last one is Benji. He'll take out easily, but it's Slash there to lock things down.
Despite a decent performance at the major, Skies' struggles in 2018 weren't over with yet.
Obey, you got a huge task ahead of you, fighting for your lives, and all 5 members of Obey hoping and praying that they can keep their destiny in their hands. If they walk away with a victory here, they are safe, because no matter what happens in that matchup with Noble, at the end of the day, Obey gets to stay in Pro League, at least for another week or two until we head to relegations. But if Obey loses this matchup, they have a long 3 matches to go until they know their fate, because that Noble match is the last one of the day.
Going into the final playdate of Pro League Season 8, Obey was tied with Noble in points at the bottom of the standings, but Obey had the tie-breaking head-to-head record against them. So as long as they got at least as many points as Noble did on that final playday, they would have the chance to fight for their spot in Pro League rather than be auto-relegated. They had to play against the best team in the league, Evil Geniuses, and managed to get a draw, so Noble had to win against Mouse Sports to put Obey into that last place position.
And NVK will try to come back in, but it's all over. Obey will walk away with 1 point, and it will be a big draw for Obey Alliance. We will wait 3 matches to see what happens in the Noble Mouse match. Looks like we're seeing Beastly, who's prone, just looking in another direction. Oh, Breezy will be head vertical and start things off. Yeti just narrowly missing his target downstairs as Vandal, and Yeti will be on a wild goose chase, and Vandal being able to do significant damage to the buck, and will finish things up here. Plant goes down, and, well, ZZ gets one. Breezy, another. Crazy, another, and it's only one. There you go. Noble will win 6-2 in one of the strangest matches that we have seen in Pro League, and a bit of a bittersweet moment, as with this match being concluded, we can say with certainty, Obey Alliance, Benji, Bosco, Skies, Adam, and Maman, their time in Pro League, for at least now, comes to an end. They will finish in that 8th and final spot in North America, and they will be auto-relegated.
People say that Mouse Sports threw their game against Noble specifically so Skies would be relegated, but regardless of how it happened, Skies was knocked out of Pro League and his team disbanded for the 2nd season in a row. But Skies wouldn't let that be the end of his story. He joined Team Reciprocity alongside Boxay, Retro, Mark the Shark, and his former teammate Laxing, looking forward to his 3rd 6th Invitational, SI 2019. At the Invitational, Reciprocity made it to the semifinals, but Skies would face and inevitably lose to his old nemesis from Penta, now under the G2 org.
Still a lead in favor of G2, but this could go real bad. Fire blowing away, but Jonas looks the wrong way. One body drops. Fabian takes out Retro with that C4. As the 2 remaining members of Reciprocity will have to be as good in the clutch. Skies walks right in, finds a freebie on Jonas as Jonas is unable to get the disabled needed. Goga is down and Kanto realizes, hey, let's bring him back. It's a 3v1 now. Fabian can finally frag out, takes out Skies, and 1 kill away as there's Fabian. Handshakes all around, ladies and gentlemen, in the books. Clubhouse, G2 taken 7-2, and it's a
advantage now in favor of G2, and it's going to get even worse.
Pegu takes 1 down as Mark is there. Phone calls ringing, 1 body left. G2, there you have it. They'll repeat back to the grand finals. They have a chance to raise that hammer 1 more time. They want it. The Reciprocity's triumphant run comes to an end.
In Season 9, Skies and his team placed 3rd, but the finals now consisted of just the top 2 teams from each of the 4 regions, so they were not able to attend. But they did attend DreamHack Valencia and DreamHack Montreal, where Skies put up some of the best stats of his career.
Upon now by Laxing inside a kitchen. It's a beautiful push here, but Fox needs to get in range. They need to push simultaneously. Quadzy prone, his legs exposed, and now the Nitro cells down below have the coverage. The rappel into big window. Meads is going to start choking on the gas as well. Daypek down inside of the bathroom. Mark will collect a kill onto Meads. A wide peek and a trade now from Leonski, but Daypek is down. It's a 1v3. 28 seconds left now as Leonski turns towards 90. Has to head towards the hallway. He's lost a fuser in the big window. He has to go for the frags and the control on site. You still have 1 Nitro cell left downstairs to hold, but Skies will wrap it up. It's all over. Reciprocity, yet another North American 2-0 win, and they will move on.
Reciprocity went out at 5th through 8th and 9th through 12th, both at the hands of Rogue and Skies' former teammates, Shuttle and Easily. Pro League Season 10 had another tense ending for Skies, but instead of his team fighting for their spot in the league, they were fighting to make the finals. Much like last time, they went into the final playday tied on points with another team with the tiebreaker in their favor. But this time, the team they were trying to edge out was Evil Geniuses, the team they had to play against last time and were able to draw with, but not beat. Evil Geniuses played first and secured a victory, so to make the season finals, Reciprocity needed a win against Luminosity.
Being activated, Skies is going to get called out. Ow! And he saw the head currently being peeked, but that Toxic Babe was going to back him up from that window momentarily. Rexon with just a little bit of HP. This is it. Time is running out. Luminosity, they're going to have to make this push. But Mark, he gets the kill on Thomas. A 2v3, they're going to have to act now. Skies drops Factor. This can be it. They're going to Japan. He ends it. Reciprocity, they're going to Japan. And Luminosity, despite the comeback effort, they fell short. What a hell of a season for Reciprocity.
Reciprocity managed to secure the win in the last possible round and punch their ticket to the finals. Just 2 seasons after getting last place by just 1 single round and being relegated from the league, Skies and his new team placed second and made it to the season finals, also by a margin of just 1 round.
Yes, Reciprocity, team number 1, North America, our second NA representative, Team Reciprocity.
Well, a team, like I said, who shocked the world in Season 9, came onto the scene in a storm after their organization change and 1 roster move. The team that is, I think, best known for their Twitter escapades, really, between teammates. But they are also one of the biggest powerhouses in North America.
In the quarterfinals of the Pro League Season 10 finals, Reciprocity went up against the first seed from Latin America, Ninjas in Pajamas.
Fox and Lax both trying to shove their way up the staircase, but we're going to have equal trades back and forth. Mark will actually end up on top with a double kill. They're going to continue to push it as Skies takes down Psycho. The diffuser isn't even down, only 10 seconds. Going to light up the toes, but Pino will actually get it onto barrels, or excuse me, onto pipes. Retro finds one. It's all left up to Musi, but it doesn't even matter. Reciprocity to win it out in OT. And that's going to be a 2-0 for the boys in orange and black.
Reciprocity took the series 2-0 and advanced in the bracket. Their next opponent was the first seed from Europe. Perhaps luckily for Skies, the reign of G2/Penta had come to an end. Instead, the top team from Europe in Season 10 was Na'Vi.
My goodness, can he shut him down? Oh, that's all you need. You need to maintain that top control. Diffuser gets stuck again, and Skies. Oh no, are they gonna take the map? That's all she wrote on a flawless round. Reciprocity makes Apex stand up.
2v5 in order for Reciprocity to stay alive here on map 2. They won map 1, so we're guaranteed a map 3, especially after that. Skies locked down inside a gun vault. He doesn't have that many bullets inside of his gun. And Na'Vi, 7 rounds in a row. No, Lax, you're taking too much time. You have to take one of these gunfights. You have to pick one. They're both sitting inside a moto. This timer's so dangerously low. He has to kill both of them so very quickly, but it doesn't matter. Na'Vi!
And it came down to the bitter end there for Reciprocity, but they lose out narrowly. 7-5 on Clubhouse.
But Reciprocity would fall all the same, and the European team would go on to win the tournament, defeating the other NA representative Dark Zero in the grand final. Just a few days after the Season 10 finals, Skies left Reciprocity and joined Dark Zero, with Hot and Cold, Mint, Hyper, and Eclipse being his new teammates. Once again, Skies was going to his 6th Invitational with a new team.
And now, let's welcome to the stage, Dark Zero Esports! With Skies, Hot and Cold, Mint, Hyper, Eclipse, and BC.
Dark Zero emerged as the top seed from Group A over Fnatic, Team Empire, and FaZe Clan. In the upper bracket quarterfinals, they took down BDS 2-1. They lost to Space Station in the upper semifinals, but this iteration of the tournament was double elimination, so their run wasn't over yet, and their next opponent was Ninjas in Pajamas. Skies needed to defeat the Latin American team just as he had in the Season 10 finals to stay in the bracket.
Rome clear. It looks like Musi is playing in a position where the Dokkaebi might not see. There he is. First kill for Dark Zero on the board. Confronting Psycho, 3 for Dark Zero. They dominate and own that kill feed. It's now a 2v2. But the diffuser will need to go down as Pino, the star of the show, picks up his 3rd kill. And that's it. Lights out for Dark Zero.
But things would go differently this time. Dark Zero was knocked out at 5th/6th place by Ninjas in Pajamas, who would go on to face Space Station in the grand final. In Pro League Season 11, we saw some of the fiercest competition that's ever come out of the top of North America, with Dark Zero just narrowly getting beaten out by the red-hot Space Station and TSM. At this point, we enter the lockdown era, so there is no international season finals for Dark Zero to miss out on. And also at this point, we transition from the ESL-run Pro League to the Face-It-run North American League, with Skies and Dark Zero playing in the US division. Dark Zero placed 4th in Stage 1 and had to play in a 4-team qualifier bracket to fill the final spot in the August mini-major. The last 2 teams left standing were Dark Zero and the Sonics. Their match went down to the wire.
Sky's controlling that recoil masterfully. There's a 1 kill for him. It's Mint down above, so it's a 3v3 essentially. A retake from the IQ of Hot and Cold. He'll get easily on the ascent, leaving Gomfy and Super to try and keep their team alive. But the positioning of the mirror and the pulse may not be known. Mint bleeds out, so there he goes. He's gone. There's one for Super, a 2v2. The time is really the bigger issue. They're going to need to get to the diffuser as quickly as they can, but they don't. Unfortunately, the Sonic's run will end at the hands of Dark Zero. No Sonic Boom today. DZ will go to the North American mini-major.
And in the end, Dark Zero came out on top. Despite barely qualifying, Dark Zero took the 4-team double elimination bracket, only dropping a single map, taking down TSM in both the upper and grand finals. Then, after a first place finish in Stage 2, Dark Zero got knocked out of the November mini-major by TSM, putting them at 3rd for the event. And to conclude the 2020 season, Dark Zero got 2nd at the US Division Finals, taking another loss to TSM.
Guys, is it on the flawless round? No, it's not, but it's a triple for Chala. That's the US Finals champions right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. TSM beat Dark Zero 3-1.
Unfortunately, Dark Zero could not keep up their top placements as Sky's time on the roster came to a close. They placed 6th out of 9 teams in Stage 1 of the NAL 2021 season. Then at Skies' 5th Six Invitational and the 5th Six Invitational overall, his team went out of the 20-team tournament at 13th through 16th place, and Skies left Dark Zero a few days later.
Line up the feet of some Furia members. They'll be able to get rid of at least the Echo drone, and ADS will eat up one of those breaching rounds, though. This case needs to go down right now. Echo cam up, able to take that down, but no, not able to follow through. Furia bullying their way to the back. NJR takes down one, but they need to be able to stop the plant, and no, not like this. Dark Zero go down.
After taking a stage off from competitive play and doing some analyst work, Skies joined Rampy, Fultz, and his former teammates Bosco and Hot and Cold on Space Station Gaming. Skies helped the team continue their dominance from Stage 2 of NAL 2021 into Stage 3, with a decisive first place finish, qualifying them for the 6th Sweden Major, the NAL Finals, and the 6th Invitational 2022. While neither Skies nor his new teammates need to prove that they are the best in North America and some of the very best to ever touch the game, this roster is out to prove that they are the best in the world at these upcoming events.
SSG 7-3 over Mirage. But again, it's not enough. Sky shuts it down, and it's going to be SSG taking control of another quick matchup here on Oregon in their favor versus Astralis. And he's going to get pinched out as Hot and Cold seals the deal at the end of regulation. It's a 7-5 victory going into the hands of SSG as they give the members of OXG their first loss of the stage.
21's as much as you're going to get, but Bosco says that's fine, we'll take the 3 points anyway. A big victory from Space Station over TSM as a 7-3 scoreline is about as dominant as you can get with 2 teams this evenly matched. And Canadian will have to clutch. A 1v4 becomes a 1v3, but the smoke is about to clear and Skies has it at close range. DZ's 2 rounds in a row are good, but not good enough. SSG survive a scare and manage to blunt Dark Zero's momentum at the right moment. And with that victory, Space Station leaps up to the top of the North American League, uncontested as the #1 team.
Skies, I will give it to you, my friend. You have IGL'd a beautiful cafe. Beast Coast have not had a single chance in most of these rounds to get anything done, and that's going to be wraps.
Guys, first things first, man. You with that chain, you're looking better than ever, man. I love seeing you in the SSG jersey. I miss having you on the desk, but I have to ask, how is this whole transition so far? Retiring, going on the desk, and then coming back to join one of the top teams in the world.
Oh man, from a personal standpoint, it's been really tough.
Skies, how high will he fly?